I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
날 감시한 거야?
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned the last ingredient too.
찝찝한데?
What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement.
근데 블러드엔 와인인데 와인은 언제 나와? 피는 많이 나오는데.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
위험하다고? 누구에게? 나한테?
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshemudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
와. 이게 위험한 거 아니야?
Teshemudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment, a torture chamber. Long ago,
내가
shortly after we
혼자 다 할
arrived in this
테니까
world,
그냥 뒤에
one among
있을래?
us named Kagmar
내가 내
developed
손으로
such a
널 잡고
taste
싶진
and
않다.
lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshemudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely
웬만하면
of a
같이
special
하자고 할
alloy
텐데
of silver,
얘 피냄새
dalvanite,
맡으면 미친다
and
그러니까
meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
혼자 하겠습니다 이거. 왜 같이 가자 그래?
See no reason to dawdle. Teshemudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice.
아, 왠지 삘이 안 좋은데.
As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshemudna. My head's spinning already, and you're
맛있는 냄새가 나기 시작했대.
starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
저 순간 이동하는 거 봐요. 대박이다.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
앞장서.
You lead.
앞장서. 앞에 시체가 있지만 앞장서.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient
먼저
form of
가겠습니다.
protection against unwanted guests. It reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world to this one opened upon land unknown other.
챔피언.
This was the first place we saw.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. A great many beings have breathed their last here.
바로 꺼내는 거 봐.
Cells. Four.
Disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather
okay.
not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
빨리 갑시다. 아, 왠지 악당이 나올 것 같은 냄새다.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain.
진짜
as
나쁘다.
those
앞에다가 밥 차려놓고
slowly bled to death.
굶기는 거잖아.
They treated them like
냄새로
livestock.
죽이는 거잖아.
Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that
냄새로
was
죽이는
awkward.
거잖아.
Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
동굴 입구에 해야겠죠.
The bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these
난 내가
tunnels got
직접
here,
찾아낼 줄 알았는데
sent shivers.
알려주네요.
It was the
다행이다.
natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
아, 이거 태워야 되나 봐. 아니야. 이거 맞구만.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. We'd stench of some
Hey.
thick and wager it carries clear to
아이. 싸울 준비가 되면은 말하라 그러니까 일단은 제가 스킬 하나 남았죠. 59였어? 됐다. 갑옷은 레벨이 몇입니까 이거? 38, 40. 됐다. 80 정도면 되겠죠? 자, 싸울 준비가 되면 레지스에게 말하자. 바로 가겠습니다.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
근데 진짜 왜 이래? 아무리 그래도 자신을 희생하는 건 아니지.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, and also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
정말 미안하다. 편안하게 팔고 있었는데.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what?
아이, 무슨 나와?
Don't know. Calm it down. Somehow.
Please. You won't be able to.
깔끔하게 주제.
We must forge through this. That is all.
아이, 터졌어.
Smell the blood.
오, 맞을 것. 와, 큰거 나왔어. 오, 예. 아이, 터진다. 아, 자꾸 터져. 뭐 안 돼, 나한테.
I shall overcome.
오. 이거 지금 큰 놈도 잡아야 될 것 같은데. 와우, 많이 아픈데? 아, 진짜 너무한데? 큰일났다. 났어. 뭐야? 난이도를 안돼요.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
그래도 버텼죠. 걔가 피에 대한 굶주림이 있어서 얼굴이 변한 거구나.
longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother me.
기다려줄 거야? 몇 시간 후 잤어?
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
아, 친구가 대단하다 진짜.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
아, 이거 만약에 이거 그거
Any better?
그런 느낌이지 않을까요?
Far
알코올
from ideal.
중독자한테
And some time must pass before I fully recover.
앞에다
But
가둬놓고
yes, a bit better.
술을
Thank you.
부어놓은 다음에 그래도 나는 좀 궁금한데 지금
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me,
We need not discuss it.
but we do. Because if I'd
약간
known you were
되게
going to
없는
subject
방법
yourself
중에
to torture,
What would you
그것도
have
하나
done?
있으면은
found
이건
dead off some
정신적으로
other
약간
way.
힘들 것 같아요.
I did
배고픈
not wish you to
사람이나
use any
목마른
other way.
사람한테
Did that
앞에
occur to
물이나
you?
음식을 갖다 놓으면은
because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain.
그리고 거기다가
Vampires
잠도
aren't
못
any
자게
different
한다고
from us in
치면
that regard.
I told
와,
you.
이거 진짜
The pain is my way of paying my debt.
죽을 수도 있겠다.
The enormous debt I owe Detlef. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
자, 마무리했습니다.
Resonance, it's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
얘 갑자기 왜 이렇게 중독됐냐? 아, 구두 닦기 소년이야?
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
이거 죽을 뻔했어 근데. 근데 뱀파이어가 낮에도 돌아다니네.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the step. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef?
얘가 걘가 보다. 나랑 싸워서 치네.
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?